People in therapy are often there to deal with people in their lives who won't go to therapy. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany Beatson from Beauty and the Basins, and I upload twice a week. In today's video, we're going to be doing a pantry complete clean out and organization, as well as a mini meal prep. Basically just reset the kitchen, the pantry, and have some delicious meals. Today is Friday when I'm filming this, so we'll have them probably up until like Tuesday or so. I usually like to meal prep, even if it's just like little things like a protein and a side twice a week. So usually sometime during the weekend and then in the middle of the week. I don't like to do like the entire week, I just get skeeved out. But anyway, let's get into it. I promised myself that I would have everything out of the pantry by noon, and it is 12:02 right now, and I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm very excited. I was kind of checking expiration dates as I was going through stuff and like getting rid of things, but this is the time of year when I won't like stock up a ton. Like I always stock up on snacks because I have 4 kids, plus like the, neighborhood friends and things like that. But as far as like flours and baking mixes, that type of stuff, I usually stop around now because we get ready to head to the Bay House for the summer, which I'm so excited for. But anyway, I'm really excited to, 1, get into this video, and 2, just have everything like prepared. I've been envisioning this. I've been dreaming of the weather being nice. I've been dreaming of having the energy to do this, and today is that day. One of my biggest tips for doing a big project like this is to give yourself grace and time for you to reset yourself. So I've been working on that a lot lately, like nervous system resets and things like that, because I'm really trying to manage my stress and my sleep to help my thyroid and my Hashimoto's disease and all of that, and it has been really helpful. So now, before I get like hangry in the middle of doing all this, I'm going to cook Chris and I lunch. So this is like our little breaking point after getting everything out of the pantry. Alright, this part is totally up to you. Some people get overwhelmed taking everything out, and I have days like that too. And when I do feel like that, I'll do shelf by shelf. But for this, I just really wanted to start fresh. I wanted everything out. I wound up donating a lot of these plastic containers just because I really just, I don't know, I don't like having them anymore. Not just because of like storing things in plastic and all of that, but that does play a role in it. I just feel like it's just too much sometimes. If I get groceries and there's like a little bit left in the container, then I have to like wait to get everything out of the container to be able to refill it. I just felt like they weren't helping me anymore, and there's no use to holding on to things that I don't need and just stress me out and cause clutter. So I donated a bunch of them. I did keep some for the craft closet to just organize like some of our, crafting supplies. But I am just so happy with taking everything out, because sadly a lot of stuff was expired that I did not think was expired, because I feel like I go through my pantry usually like when I'm putting food away every week, multiple times a week, because we do have to get groceries multiple times a week. But this was just the reset that I needed. It honestly just felt like a lot of weight off of my shoulders, and I feel just more clear-minded and able to meal prep for the week ahead. Lunch today is thanks to Home Chef. This is amazing for our family because I always just pick like however many meals we're gonna need that week. This week I got 2 meals. I got a salmon meal and a burrito bowl meal. So that just takes the thinking out of everything. I have all the ingredients to show right up to my door. Again, mindless. It's like going to a restaurant, like ordering what you want to eat, except for you get it delivered to your house and you get to cook the ingredients from fresh. So for lunch, I'm making us this 1-pan turkey skillet. That was the other meal that I got as well. And I love an easy sheet pan meal. This is one of their express meals that takes only 20 to 30 minutes. Same with this, express. So like I was looking for express meals this week. I need a lot of fast things. We're in full swing with soccer right now. So dinner times can get stressful. Lunchtime today. So if you've never tried it, Home Chef is a weekly subscription that delivers fresh ingredients and easy to follow recipes straight to your door. This meal is so perfect for busy days like today when I'm filming and cleaning and meal prepping. I just don't even want to think about anything else. I already have like my preset meal prep for the week ahead, but it's nice just knowing that we're having a quick, easy, and healthy lunch. These chicken burrito bowls came together so fast, and what's even better is that the cleanup is minimal too, so everything is pre-portioned and easy to cook. Another thing I love about Home Chef is that you can customize meals to meet your dietary needs, so a lot of times I often swap out proteins and choose lower carb. or calorie conscious options depending on my goals that week. Plus, with 20 plus new recipes every week, there's always something exciting to try. So whether you're a busy parent, a meal prepper, or just want dinner made easier, Home Chef has your back. Be sure to check them out. I'll have everything linked down in my description box below, and you can get 50% off and free shipping on your first Home Chef box with code BEASTINS50. Okay, lunch was delicious. I just want to give you an up close here because you can't ever really tell when the camera is far away, but everything really needs to be wiped down in here because, like I said, it's been pretty neglected. So, just like, try to focus here. A little dusty, a little crummy. Some spills here and there. So, step one, I'm just going to wipe all this stuff down and vacuum in here. Alright, so step one was to take everything out. Step two is now to wipe everything down, and I did try to do those close-ups just so you could see how much stuff is actually on there, because there are crumbs, yes, but there's also a lot of dust because I don't regularly dust these. Maybe I should put that into my cleaning routine. But also, this is the time of year when ants come back, so you definitely want to make sure there's no crumbs, no sticky substances. You want to get everything nice and clean. And if you're an essential oils girl like me, a lot of times just adding some peppermint will also help keep the bugs away.
No, you've never heard of pain because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven. Oh, nothing but blue skies, a totally peaceful mind. Never need a second try. No, you get it right the very first time. It could be the best of days, it could be the best of times. Why do we need the troubles? Why? Why do we need the troubles? Why? Nothing's ever in your way. Scoring every shot you make. No, you've never heard of pain because you're just high on life. Every day is Saturday. Life is sweet as birthday cake. Why can't it just stay this way? Like you wanted to, like you wanted to, like 24/7, like 24/24 heaven.
Alright, we wiped everything down, I vacuumed up some crumbs, and now it's time to put things back and just restock if there's anything that you're wanting to refill. You can see here, I try a bunch of different things, and I wanted to leave that in here because that's part of the process. You don't just automatically know where everything's going or if you like it. I tried to like this, but I didn't, so I went ahead and changed it up. And you'll notice that quite a bit in this video that I wind up changing things up. And at one point, I wound up getting rid of a lot because sadly, all of my Primally Pure sauces were expired a month ago, which is so sad because those sauces are amazing.
Wish there was a secret map to the good parts and I could have it. But mama says bad days are necessary. The only way to notice a good day.
I am just going to decant all of these nuts. One, because, why does that make me laugh? Because I'm 5. But I feel like it's better stored in the glass jars and then you can see how much you have. And I know when these all expire, so that's fine. And there's not a ton. Like this bag only had a little bit, so luckily I had these tiny little jars to store them in. And then I did 2 jars of the hazelnuts, but I just think it will make everything fit better and look nicer. That's why I did that for those. Plus I already had the glass jars.
And there's an empty left in my bed. I don't know about you, but put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time, oh, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your time.
So what I wound up doing a little bit differently this time was keeping the right side of the pantry more for like snacks and things like that, and then the left side is more for like cooking staples. And the two baskets, you'll see how I do like my onions and stuff. I really like that. That was the one thing I purchased for the pantry this time, and I'll try to find a link and leave it down below. I actually got this from Costco, but I think they have the same brand on Amazon. But again, this is just right in your face. You know, if you have sweet potatoes and potatoes, onions, garlic, cooking staples in my house, so I really like these. And then the white wire baskets that I had stuff in previously, I'm going to use as my new meal baskets. You know, a lot of times I'll like to do at least like 2 nights of meals prepared in the basket. So just everything I'm going to need for that meal. For example, if it's like taco night, breakfast for dinner night, pasta night, just have everything there ready to go. Especially if you're making like a crock pot recipe with a certain amount of spices and sauces, I feel like it just makes it so much easier to just go ahead and grab it out and get dinner started.
Different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life. You like to drive and get down and dirty. Act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me. Got me losing sleep.
Alright, moving on to our little mini meal prep. I woke up extra early this morning before the kids to quickly get this bread in. We're just having it's water and honey and apple cider vinegar. The bread that I'm using today has no milk, no gluten, or I should say no dairy, no gluten, and it's made out of almond flour, oat flour, there's ground flax, there's chia. So as you can see, it's a very healthy recipe. I will say I like it, but I like very healthy things. It doesn't taste like bread, so if you are somebody that's used to regular bread, I wouldn't make this, but I actually really enjoy it and I love all the fiber and health benefits of it. But I do have another gluten-free recipe that I'm going to try. I have like a regular gluten-free bread recipe that we always make, but I wanted to try something different without using like store-bought gluten-free flour. So I'll have that one linked down below too. But now we're moving on to protein ice cream. This is just a very simple version. Just have vanilla almond milk, a scoop of protein. We have a tablespoon of maple syrup and a tablespoon of chia, which helps the consistency, and of course some vanilla extract. And I did one with strawberry protein and one with chocolate banana protein. All of the best flavors, in my opinion, come from the mix-ins that you do once you blend it. So stick around. I'll have to do like a short or a reel on these ice creams. I also have another dessert that I want to make, but I ran out of time because we have 4 soccer games today. So I am going to make a short out of that, and that's the protein date bark. It looks so good and I can't wait to make that. But anyway, moving on now to a super quick meal prep. I got a huge thing of chicken breast from Whole Foods, putting salt, pepper, garlic, and onion on that, as well as a little bit of olive oil and some fresh lemon juice. So we're just going to go ahead and grill that on the Blackstone along with some peppers, onions, mushrooms, and frozen jasmine rice.
She wanna know me, I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be, baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely.
So as you can see, I had the Blackstone preheated. I sprayed it with some avocado oil, put our chicken breast on first, and then we're just doing some veggies. And then the frozen rice is such a great way to go for the Blackstone because it already has some moisture in it from being frozen. And then you just add a little bit of water on the Blackstone, You're going to see I'm going to pour it directly on like where all the chicken bits are, because that's going to give the rice so much more flavor. And I'm also adding some coconut liquid aminos.
To a fanny up, I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the loan. I be counting stacks.
I love how simple and easy this was. I had a lot more stuff that I wanted to make, but I'm like, I need to keep this to a mini meal prep. That's my thing. I'm always like, I need one more thing. I need to add this or need to add that. But I think this is a great starting point for the week ahead. We have our rice, we have some veggies. Usually, and probably later on tonight, I'll go ahead and throw some potatoes in the air fryer, whether it's sweet potatoes or like the mini little brown potatoes, I forget what they're called. We'll have those with our eggs or just as another carb. So another thing that a lot of people do is like 2 proteins. I do have ground turkey in the fridge, but I'll probably just save that for the kids until the chicken is gone. This chicken is so versatile. I'm going to use it in chicken noodle soup, which is Carter's favorite thing ever, and I have all the ingredients for that. I actually do it with ramen noodles, as most of you know if you've been here, because I've made the recipe here 1,000 times. I think I actually have a short on it as well, so you can use this chicken basically for whatever recipes you want. Just kept it very simple. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration.